Hey mama, could you get up soon? I get so cold in the other room. Here I am, honey, half awake. Get yourself moving and you'll be okay.
Hi friends, and welcome back to Lemon Tree Corner. If you're new here, hi, my name is Heather and I run a small handmade business called Lemon Tree Corner where I make purses and project bags and fun things like that. And if you're not new, welcome back to the vlog. This week in the studio we are going to be making some more pyramid sock pouches, and it's the first week of school. Whoop whoop! Long Beach City College is where I have my full-time job, and it is the first week of the fall semester, so things are a little bit crazy around here. And yeah, I'm very tired. So let's see what we're working on this week. So I'm very glad that I gave myself 2 weeks to make all of the sock bags. We have 17 of these to make, so I made 4 last week. We've got all the fabric prepped and ready to sew at this point. I just have to pick out the zippers and get those all ready to go, and then we can hit the ground running. So this is a pyramid sock bag. It is based on the Atlantis pouch by Needle and Anchor Patterns. It's a really cool pattern. We're not doing the separate fabric here. We're just doing one piece of fabric for the whole outside. But she has multiple sizes in this pattern. I have blown this up to a finished size of 9 1/4. So it's a pretty big size. Perfect to hold a sock set or a 1 skein project, 2 skein project maybe. But I want to make a lot of these. We're taking all of the leftover fabric from all the bags we already made for our October show and turning them into these cute bags. So I have 4 made from last week. 4 minus 17 is 13. So we have 13 bags still to make. I'm going to try and get this started during the weeknights. I don't know, it's the first week of school, it's crazy, I don't know how much I'm going to get done. Good news is that these sew up real fast, especially now that I'm ready to sew. They go very fast, so I think we'll be done by the end of the week. And then since you've already seen this before, I'm just going to do a few of the bags montage style on camera, and then we are going to redo the shelf and my inspiration board in kind of fall, because by the time you're watching this, we will be in the middle of September, so perfect time to refresh our decor for the fall, so I'll share that with you. And also looking for some recipes for some sweets, like maybe some maple butter brownies or muffins or something easy to do, maybe some zucchini bread, pumpkin bread kind of things. Apple cake. I haven't had apple cake in forever. That sounds really good. Or apple cake muffins, I guess, would be good too. So pop it down in the comments if you have any ideas or links to recipes that you enjoy, like your fall favorite recipes. I just saw one recently on one of my vlog people's channels for a pumpkin smoothie that looked really good. Might have to try that out, but I digress. Let's take a look at the bags we're gonna make. So these are the 5 that I want to make with you on camera this week. We've got our beautiful butterflies, which we have now paired with this fabric. I found this leftover fabric, which is really pretty. We've got our beautiful fall flower motif and the lining that goes with that, so that's left over from one of our fabric baskets. Another fabric basket that we made had this beautiful combination. I really like this one. And then we've got our psychedelic mushrooms. So we still have this bag. I think this was a large project bag. We still have this left, I believe, from the last show. So we will have a matching sock bag to go with that one. And then we have the Harry Potter fabric from one of our bags. I believe we still have this bag as well as a large project bag paired with this little polka dot. So those are the ones I'm going to make with you on camera. And then we've got all the rest of them obviously to make as well. And I just welcome you to sit back, relax, and enjoy some fall vibes this week. I always try and make my videos comforting and cheerful for you because I know it's crazy out there and it's just nice to have a moment to breathe. So I hope that you are able to do that during this video. Maybe you're crocheting or knitting something and you can knit and crochet while we make these bags together. And if you're new here, I've got like 3 years worth of content that you can go back and watch. You can hit the search button from my channel and type in anything you want. So we've got lots of content. I've got several vlogmases that I've done in the past. They're very cozy content. And if you are working on something, pop it in the comments below. What project are you working on? Whether that's knitting, crochet, felting, whatever you're working on, sewing. What are you experimenting with this week? So we can all take a look and cheer you on. So if all that sounds good to you, go ahead and grab yourselves a water or a cool beverage, or maybe a cozy beverage by the time you're watching this. Get comfortable and let's make some more bags. Okay, it's Thursday night, first week of school. It's been all week. And we've lost, I think, 3 of the new fish. And I may or may not have eaten half a bag of popcorn just now. So we're going to get back into this. It's been a minute. So I have picked out a couple of bags that we're going to make first. At least that we're going to make on camera. And then I got to make the rest. And it's Thursday night already. It is a 3-day weekend, but I am doing what I set out to do this year, in which I am spending more time not sewing, but spending more time with family. So we have set aside Monday to spend the day with family. And so I've really only got 2 days this weekend. So I'm trying to get a head start. We've got to pick out zippers for these 5 bags so we can make some bags this week. Oh, seriously, this week has been the most challenging first week, and I've worked here for 9 years, so it's been pretty bad. I've never seen it like this. We basically had a bunch of people decide to launch a bunch of new things right before the semester started, and I don't know whose bright idea that was, but it wasn't a very bright idea, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I think we're going to go with this one for this. Ooh, I might want to do a pink. We're not tied to these zippers, by the way. It's just that I already have these zippers, and they're fall themed. But some of these bags, like the Harry Potter and the Magic Mushrooms, aren't necessarily a fall theme. So we're going to give ourselves a pass on that. In fact, I think I might want to go with this powder blue for the Harry Potter. It's really pretty. Yeah, that might be really nice. Might just be the Ravenclaw in me. I have no words. I'm exhausted. I thought last week I was exhausted. This week I am exhausted. At least it's kind of calmed down now. Today wasn't as bad. So I'm going to cut out these zippers. We're going to pick out some zipper tabs. And then we are going to, we've already ironed everything, so that's good. So we're just going to pick out the zipper tabs, pick out the zippers, and get this show on the road. Decorate for fall, y'all. Get excited. So it's really hot. I've got a tank top on. The air conditioning is on, but we're doing this. So we're gonna go ahead and decorate for fall. We're gonna start with our shelf here, and I found a cute playlist to listen to. It's a rural autumn ambiance and music. So it's got 1 million views. I'll link this down below if you're interested in listening along while you do some decorating. There's a lot of great little ambiance playlists like this that are really fun. So I hope you join us for that. I forgot I ordered that, but we're gonna wait and put that up when we're actually closer to fall. Before I start sewing the 5 we're going to do on camera together, I think, I just kind of want to relax this morning and watch my shows. So I think we're going to start off with ironing all the pieces and getting the zippers cut for all of them, and then that way I can just start zooming through all of them. It has been a week, let me tell you. It's amazing how having that work from home day just kind of breaks up my week, and then I just have like a nice relaxing non-people-y day on Wednesday, which is, yeah, I've really missed that the last few weeks of not having that. I'm thinking these are going to go pretty fast once they're all ready to go, like maybe half an hour, so I should be able to get through these this weekend, no problem. And then I think we're going to do the pencil pouches next, because if I just use the fat quarters for the kitties, there's not going to be enough for that. And we might want to go pick out, we might want some of that Christmas fabric. Maybe we make some Christmas kitties as well. That would be fun. So we'll have to think. So we've got the pencil pouches, the kitties, the piggies, the coin purses, the sachets. So we're getting there, folks. We're getting down to the last couple of weeks here, which is good. And then, yeah, figuring out what we're doing for the rest of the year. I'm not sure yet. We have done the nails. They're kind of like a deep purple / lime green. Very interesting. Our washing machine still isn't working. So I think since I'm meeting up with my family on Sunday, I can go do some laundry at their house, which would be nice. And then, yeah, we'll see when the part comes in. I mean, it's good that we don't have to pay for a whole new washing machine, but it's kind of a bummer that it's gonna take so long. It could be up to 3 weeks, so it's really only been a week since it died. I'm not looking forward to that. Reminds me of my college days, and then I have very sensitive skin, so I use fragrance-free, perfume-free, dye-free, all that free, and then I take my clothes to the laundromat, and whoever's leftover residue is still sitting there in the washing machine, in the soap dispenser, and so I bring home my clothes, and they're, perfumey as hell. So that has not been fun. We don't need to dry the clothes, which is good. And then the price has gone way up since I was in college years ago. So that's no fun. That's really expensive. I mean, the first day it was kind of cute because it was like, "Aw, we're doing laundry at the laundromat." This is something, we weren't dating at that age, so it's kind of like, "Aw, how cute, we're doing laundry." But now I'm kind of over it. I just want my clothes. It's the convenience. You think about if you if you don't have these simple conveniences, how much extra money and time you're spending overall for these things because you can't afford to have them. It's like a car, you know, the amount of money you're spending on transportation if you don't, and the amount of time you're spending waiting for like the bus or something, just puts you at a disadvantage as far as like getting a job, doing, you know, being available, doing things with people, doing things for yourself. So it really puts in sharp relief, you know, what a lot of people are going through and spending their time on. So I feel very fortunate to be where I am in life. It also makes me think about our students, the amount of time they spend doing that they're not studying, especially if you're waiting for a bus. I guess if you can study at the laundromat and at the bus stop, that's great. But it's just kind of takes away time from your ability to get your work done, you know? Brings me back to my college days. We had this really cool apartment. It was like this 60s apartment that was really close to campus, to the point where I could technically walk to school if it wasn't raining. And we had this cool laundromat right across the street from our apartment that was basically catered to the college kids. So it had a lot of machines, super clean, airy. It had like a little study area, which was nice. And then it also had, they were played movies all the time. So they offered free popcorn, and then they sold snacks, and then they constantly had like, you know, like an 80s movie playing on the screen. So it was really fun to go and just spend a couple of hours. I technically could have gone back to my apartment and walked back across the street, but it was just fun to be there. Everybody was like college kids watching a movie, eating popcorn. Yeah, so that was a fun experience. These laundromats are not that. They're actually, it's a very nice laundromat that we're going to. We really like it, except for the fact that it's boiling hot. It's been so hot here lately. That it's just like really, really hot in there. But other than that, I mean, it's okay for a laundromat. If I feel safe in there and everything, so not too bad. Okay, we are gonna get started here. We've got 13 to go, 2 days, 13 bags. We'll see how long it takes me to make these. So if we get half of them done today, we are golden. Okay, get all my supplies here. Let's pick out a green. Okay, I don't know if I've shown you guys this before, but I have my millions of threads here in this cabinet. This is the only shelf tall enough to fit these little thread holders. Otherwise, I would have had them lower down. So we're gonna take our piece, match it up. I think that one, or maybe that one is better. Yes, let's do that one. So I have lots of other secondary threads here, and got my thank you cards, my starch, all that kind of stuff, a fabric guard, Scotch guard, some leftover pieces of fabric that are bound together, and then all of the fabrics that we bought as blenders from Joann's. So those are future fabrics sitting out there that we will use in the future. And then I just love this guy. I couldn't put him away after Christmas. I got him at the aquarium. I think I got him at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. He's so cute. So he just lives in here with me now. I should really time myself and see how long it takes to make one bag, and then we will know what we're going for here. Obviously 13 is not divisible by 2, but 12 is, so if we're able to do 6 to 7 today, then we will be in great shape for tomorrow. Now tomorrow I can hit the ground running because we've got all of our zippers picked out already. So we don't have to spend the time we spent this morning getting that done. So I think that's pretty achievable. That will be good. And Okay, I'll get my thread bunny under there, and we're good to start. Oh, gonna set my timer from start to finish. Let's see how fast we can do this. Obviously, we're not breaking a world record. We're gonna do it normal speed. We are gonna flip it out. Oh, I think I can't get my hand in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. So this isn't bad. We're only at 13 minutes right now. That's better than I thought. I thought it was going to be a half an hour. So easily achievable to get six done today, 7 done tomorrow, which is great. And then we can actually have some time to relax and do some crochet. I'm almost done with my scarf. And then I think I'm going to use the leftovers to make a birthday scarf for a special someone. So I think we're going to do another Here Comes the Sun scarf. I think I've got enough yarn left for that. So we shall do that. And that will be nice to give this person a birthday present. We're just going to poke out our zipper tabs. I just put new nails on, so it's a little difficult. And we're going to get our chopstick in there and get all of our corners poked. Get those corners nice and poked out, because this is pretty much the gist of this bag. There's not a lot going on here, so you want to make sure that everything that is happening looks really good. And then we're just going to sew up the hole in the lining. We're done. Ah, pretty good. I kind of feel like I'm rushing, but I'm not. I'm doing this mostly at a normal speed right now. Just feels like I'm rushing because I know there's a timer going. Okay, I'm gonna poke those into the corners as well. And we are all done. Check for random things sticking out. And we're all done with the first one, and that took 16:27. Wow, that's even under 20 minutes. Very good. Okay, that's totally achievable. So let's go on and make the other ones. Yay, very good. Oh, I do have to stop for lunch at some point. So we'll just keep going until I'm hungry, and then have lunch, and then continue on. Only problem with the zipper that doesn't have the metallic is that I just have to use regular zipper pulls, which isn't as fun for me, or for you, I'm sure. So I tend not to order those. I just tend to end up with those sometimes if I need that color, and I can't get that color with a metallic coil.
Take your time, fall in line someday. It's hard to win, hard to pin one day. I look out for you to soothe away the blues in your eyes. Take a stand, move your hand someday. In your eyes, no
is it for another week. We've got our beautiful fall shelf up. I can't tell you how happy it makes me to come home in the 90-degree weather with feeling all sticky and see my beautiful fall shelf. So wonderful. Let's take a look at all of our bags. We finished all of them. We've got Harry Potter, the woodland animals, this beautiful one, the moths, the kind of 70s one, the quilty one, the psychedelic mushrooms, the other Harry Potter, the fall birds, the hocus pocus, the other mushrooms, the dresses, and the fall flowers. Excited to have all of those done. Now we just have to find somewhere to put them. The trouble with tribbles, they're just multiplying all over the place. So I have to find the bag that I put all the other ones in so we can put them all in. I also have to stuff them with some craft paper, scrunch that up in there so that they hold their shape, because otherwise they're just gonna flatten. So that's really the only problem with making these to sell, is they take up a lot of room. So last time I had them in a separate bag because I didn't want to take up a whole Tupperware container with them, and that worked out good. So we'll just have to stuff them. And then next week I also have to go through my Tupperware containers and try and consolidate things, figure out what I'm really bringing to the show. I like to bring all my purses and everything also, just to have everything available, but I don't think I'm going to have the space for that either in my car or in the store. So we'll have to see. Maybe if I sell a lot on Saturday, I can bring the other bin with my purses and stuff in it the next day and try and sell those. But mainly this is about project bags. So I think what we might do is separate all the purses out into a separate Tupperware container and see. Neither my sister nor my husband will be available for this show. So I have to fit everything in my car, and I just have to be smart about it. So that's what we're doing next week. We're going to organize. We are going to work on the Notions pouches, pencil pouches. So that'll be a pattern we haven't done in a while. And then after that, we're just going smaller, smaller, smaller. So I think after that, that's the last one that uses regular zippers. And then we'll be on to, we got to go to M&L Fabrics next week and find some Christmassy fabrics for the piggies. And I think I want to make some of the kitties in that as well. So lots to still accomplish, but I feel like we're getting there. We've got 4 more sets of smaller bags that we're doing, and then the sachets. So we are getting down there, but we have plenty of time. It's the last day of August, so plenty of time to get all of this done before the show. So I hope you have had a wonderful week, and thank you for coming and spending time with me. We are getting up there. We're past 1,930 subscribers, so thank you very much. So let's keep going. It looks like about 60% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if you are one of those people, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything and just helps YouTube know that you're enjoying my content and helps promote me to more people. Oh, we finished our scarf too. Let's take a look at that. It's so hot. It's so hot I don't want to put this on. But it's a really beautiful scarf. I love the way that this yarn worked up. I think I'm going to make another one exactly the same for my friend for her birthday. We can be twinsies, and yeah, I hope that'll work. I'm probably going to have to go back to Michael's and get another skein of this yarn, because this took about 1.5. So might as well do the same thing and know that I have enough yarn. So I hope that you join me back here next week and hang in there. Hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Love you, friends. Bye.
I look out for you to soothe away the blues in your eyes. In your eyes. Looking out from my window. looking